Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm excited to be sharing this particular video with you because it's something that I've actually been struggling with for the last 2 weeks. I did do a video, I think last week, in regards to my YouTube dilemma, but I think I'm going to elaborate a little bit more of what's going on and how I am trying to support myself and also navigating these YouTube struggles. I know all of us, if you've posted on YouTube or you're trying to be consistent on YouTube, or even anything in life, you must have experienced the same thing that I'm experiencing in this season. So without further ado, let's jump right in. A little story. I started posting on YouTube back in January, and I was so geared and gung-ho about posting every week and posting every month and getting this YouTube channel all the way to the top. My goal, and still remains my goal, is to get this channel all the way up to 100,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of the year or by the time I turn 1 year on YouTube. It's been exciting. It's been challenging, roller coaster up and down, but I'm still holding strong. But let me tell you, these last couple of weeks have really, really been difficult. Not because I don't want to post, but my body is just tired. It's just like the way sometimes you can have your mind wants to do something or your heart wants to do something, but your body is so fatigued and you just cannot get yourself to move to the next level, to move to the next thing that you're supposed to do. That has been my case for the last 2 weeks. So I was consistent with posting on my YouTube channel. I did my shorts like I was doing them every day, and I continue to do them every day. But for my long form videos, I've slowed down quite a bit. I have posted, there was a time I was posting 2 videos a week, and I've gone down to 1 video a week. And I'm now even struggling to get that 1 video a week to show up. And I think this is because I just pushed myself too hard. I do have other competing priorities that are actually taking my time and taking my energy. Not to sound like I'm giving excuses, but I chose this life and I have to show up, right? So, but sometimes things just happen. So I slowed down a little bit last week, just trying to collect myself to try and get my energy up and then start doing it again. We are smack in the middle of 2025 and I want to finish strong. So I took some time off last week, slow myself down, and I'm hoping moving forward, I'll have enough energy to see myself to the finish line. And here is what I want to tell you guys. It is okay to feel what you're feeling. It is okay to take a break. It is okay to be, I'm not posting this week, or I'm just going to prioritize myself this week. It is allowed. It is permitted and it is valid. Honor your own feelings. Allow yourself to feel the way you're feeling so that when you're done with that, you can come back and show up again and show up even more stronger. Remember, the things that are going to bring you back to this channel are your why. Why did you start doing your YouTube channel? Why did you start the thing that you're trying to do? When you remember your why and you hold tight onto it, you will see yourself to the finish line. Somehow you'll get up, pick yourself up, and keep moving. The reason why I started my channel is to see it grow. And I wanted to share that journey with you. I will continue to show up until that journey manifests. I'm so close to getting monetized, to getting my 4,000 hours. And that's one thing that I really want to share with you guys. And I want to put it out there so that anybody who's struggling right now, anybody who has 2 views or 5 views or 100 subscribers or 20 watch time hours can be encouraged. If I can do it, anybody can do it. No matter how difficult it is or how much you're struggling, remember why you started the channel and keep showing up and you'll get to the finish line. The other way I'm trying to excite myself back into YouTube is to take the things that are working. The things that I see like I'm doing well, I will continue to do them. I'm not a big fan of editing, but I'm learning new stuff. I'm learning new techniques with editing. I'm seeing what other people are doing and I'm trying to implement onto my editing style. And I feel like I'm making strides. So I will continue to do that. And the little that I'm getting from every single experience, I will build onto it. Remember, it's just the 1%, the 1%. Remember, there's this 1% rule. Every single thing you want to improve on, don't try to improve the whole thing all at once. Just tweak one thing at a time, 1% at a time, 1% at a time. If it's editing, do it a little better, 1%. If it's thumbnails, do it a little bit better, just 1%, a little bit better. If it's your audio, make it 1% a little bit better. And before you know it, the 1% will compound and you'll have a good finished product. So I'm focusing more on the things that are working and really not worrying about the things that are not working. Another thing that most of us don't do and maybe are shy of doing is asking for feedback. My last video that I mentioned about YouTube dilemma, it was me being vulnerable and just asking people, what do you want to see more in this channel? What exactly do you want me to be talking about? How can we engage? How can we talk? How can we help each other in this journey of YouTubing? So ask for feedback, ask questions, ask for other people's opinion. For as long as they go along with your values, then you can take them and then implement or change or tweak it to a way that suits you. I even spoke to one of the guys that's running a group that I am in, and I'm trying to see if I can get into his mentorship program so I can have an accountability partner, somebody who will hold me accountable and say, do this, or did you do this? Did you not do? Why did you not do this? Not that I need that guidance, but sometimes every single one of us just needs that person that's just like, oh, push, push, push until you get to the finish line, especially when you are in the space that I'm in right now. I need all the push that I can get. I don't doubt that I can make this work, but at this moment, I really need that push. So also refresh your mind. Have some good ideas in there. Positivity, put it in the front line. Tap into that inside being of yourself that you know, I can do this thing through Christ Jesus who strengthens me, and you keep going. So sometimes I have to look at myself and it's like, okay, I know exactly why I started this channel. I know exactly where I'm headed. But even though in this moment I feel a bit low, I feel a bit confused, I feel about the YouTube channel, I can tap into myself. I can tap into my inner being. And I'm like, you know what? It's a pause. It's not a stop. So it's okay that I didn't post as much as I wanted last week. It's okay that I didn't show up as much as I wanted last week, but I'm here now and I'm making this video. So I'm making progress and I keep doing that. So renew your mindset, give yourself permission to rest, give yourself permission to take a break, but show up, come back and show up. YouTube is a long game. Allow yourself to experiment and pivot as needed. When I started this channel, initially, I thought I was going to be talking about finances because I felt like it was a topic that a lot of people would like to engage in. And it's something that I would learn, because if I wanted to teach or if I wanted to talk about finances, I will need to go and research on it. I will need to learn more about it. And in that way, I can empower myself and educate myself on finances. So I started to do that. And then I realized I don't enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to enjoy it. And then I decided, let me just share my YouTube growth journey. And that's how I ended up talking about my YouTube growth. I had started on one thing, but I quickly pivoted to another thing. And it's getting to a place where I feel like maybe I might pivot back to personal finance, or I might pivot back to motherhood and family life. I don't know, but I'm okay with swerving and twirling for as long as I'm finding a place where I can stand and speak my truth and engage with my audience. At the end of the day, you guys are going to tell me what you want to hear by the responses I see on my analytics. But at the same time, I want to honor myself and give you what I feel like it's coming from me. And I know you will resonate with it. Another thing I'll continue to do is to be consistent. Not perfect, to be consistent. I will show up and show up like I promised myself to do. So far, I've been good as far as posting every week, even though sometimes I've promised myself to post 2 videos a week, and that hasn't been the case. But I'm showing up and I'm giving myself permission to ebbs and flows of life. It's okay. For you and me, it's okay. We know we can't just all be straight. So when we're doing this number, it's okay, for as long as we come back and show up and grow. That's the whole idea of YouTube. The other thing that I would like to try is to collaborate with other people and see how that works for my channel. I've never tried it. I've never collaborated with anybody, but I think it's something that I can definitely be open to trying. Even though we are 2 people talking about the same thing, your perspective is so different from mine. Your voice is different from mine. The way your take on life is different from mine. And I know we can benefit. So I'm looking forward to days where I'll start to collaborate with people. Anybody out there who's talking about the YouTube growth or the personal development niche, I'm open to having a conversation with you. I'm open for us to collaborating on something and see how we can all grow. So if that interests you, please comment down below and I'll reach out to you and we can get together and get that going. And last but not least, remember, struggles are growth. That's where we are stretched. That's where we have to think outside the box. That's where we have to turn and twist and do whatever we need to be to overcome that feeling of stuck and continue to grow. So this break season that's happening to me right now, or this meh season that's happening for me right now, I am taking it in a positive way and just saying, you know what, I'm getting stretched in different ways. And in that stretching, I am growing. So I'll continue to show up. I'll continue to do this until I get to where I need to go and until I feel like my impact is being felt by you guys. With every video I post, I grow in my own way. I get better at talking. I get more streamlined ideas. I learn how to script. I edit a little bit better. So with every video that I'm posting, I know for sure I'm growing. So are you struggling with posting content? Have you posted until you're like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore? And it's so funny because the last video I posted, I just checked today, I think it only had like 10 views. 10 views for all that work. Doesn't matter. It's still a view. 10 is better than 0. So we appreciate that, but we stay eager for more. So keep showing up. If you're struggling, if you're taking a break, you're not alone. Everybody goes through these phases. Remember, there's only 6% of channels on YouTube that are monetized. So a lot of people quit. And I can see why. Now being on it for this long, I can see why. My 6-month mark is going to be on the 29th of this month. And I can see why people quit around that time. Like you've done what you think you need to do. And now you're like, you can't do it anymore. This is the time where you just have to push one more time. And hopefully you can get to that place where you want to be. So let's do it together. Please comment down below. Let me know what you're struggling with. Let me know if we can help each other, if we can collaborate, if we can jump on a call and just have a discussion. So that's it for now. And until next time, bye.